What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome back today to another installment of the Rotation Road to Glory here on FIFA 18, where once again today we've got a lot of things to discuss. We've got some incredible pack pulls. You're going to be seeing a lot more gameplay actually than usual in the background, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But if you do enjoy this video, as always, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on it. And if you've got any opinions or thoughts on anything that I speak about, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below and leave me future topics to discuss on this series in the comment section as well. But today, like I say, in the background you're going to be seeing a few packs, not many of them, but we have got a couple. One in particular, exceptional pack pull, where we get ourselves another Walkout Belgian. I'm sure you can see from the thumbnail already who it is, which is crazy. I mean, our look lately on this account has been ridiculous. You're also going to be seeing a lot of Seasons gameplay. We're now up to Division 2 on this series. I was on this account, I should say. I was doing a lot of squad battles before, but I dropped off of squad battles to do a lot more Seasons last week, so I only ended up finishing Elite 3 in squad battles, but was having a real fun time on Seasons, so I was really enjoying that. You're going to be seeing a few games from that, and the topics for discussion, I'm going to be cutting live to my current team and everything towards the end of the video, so you can see the squad. That's going to be something we're going to discuss, the investments that I've made, stuff like that, but the main subject, while the stuff's going on in the background now, is going to be something that I'm sure lots of you guys have seen going around on Twitter, on Reddit, and that is the hashtag #FixFIFA, and how legitimate it is it something that can work, and just my thoughts on it in general. I think it's a bit of a hot subject in FIFA right now, so that's what we're going to be discussing now. We've discussed on this series before on this channel what I think about the way FIFA changes and the way that they're constantly patching it and how it's impossible to keep everybody happy, and I actually think that #FixFIFA is just another. It's very difficult because I don't think there's a common aim within #FixFIFA, and I'm gonna relay that with another example, and a great example of a community pulling together and making a game change for the better, and that is the Star Wars Battlefront game, another EA platform, another EA game, sorry, that came out. I don't even know if it's out yet. If not, it's out very soon, or it's only just come out. I can't quite remember, but there's a whole system in that game that involved spending points to get an advantage in the game, essentially. The community wasn't happy about it. They pulled together and they forced change within the game. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, and basically showed that the strength of the community came together, and even against a big developer like EA was able to make the game better, push it in the right direction, and really, like I say, force change. And they basically, at this point, EA have completely redacted all of the in-game purchases from that game, which really does show that you can make a difference in a game. But I think the problem is with people complaining about FIFA that, and I don't want to generalise, I don't want to paint everyone with the same brush here, because I'm sure that there's some people out there that play the game and love the game, but at the same time want to see the game change for better, and I put myself in that category. I love the game. I think there's stuff that can be fixed, and I do want it to be do want the game to get better, but I think a lot of the time the people that complain about FIFA are people that just don't think the gameplay suits them, or they get punished. And it's the kind of thing where sometimes you'll see someone on Twitter or on Reddit or whatever, and they'll say, oh my god, how have I lost that game? You'll see the stats screen, they'll have had like 15 shots, the other person will have had 3, and they'll have lost 3-1 or something like that. But the trouble is, and I've spoken about this before, that happens in football. There are games where teams dominate and that they lose those games. So it's very difficult for EA, in my opinion, to make a game that's supposed to replicate football but still try to keep it fair, because sometimes football is just unfair. That is the way football is, and that is one reason why I think it's going to be very difficult to fix the game. And I think with the hashtag #FixFIFA, all that kind of stuff, I just think there's no common goal, like I said at the start. I think people just want the game to suit them so they can be good at it, and they don't really care about everyone else. I mean, I'm the kind of person that it annoys me when there's so many patches, and again, I've spoke about this before, because you get used to the game, you start getting better, and then it changes completely, and you have to get used to it all again, and it's just a vicious circle. But I think as well, a lot of the time, the people that are complaining about FIFA are the people that go out there, they spend £100 on the best version of the game, they play money into the game with FIFA points, and they are just giving EA money upon money upon money. And why would EA change the game if its core users are spending hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on the game? What? You can't go out there and say a game needs fixing, this needs changing, when you are plowing the amount of money into it as some people are. It's ridiculous. That is like so, it's hypocrisy, it's hypocritical to go out there, complain about a game, say it's awful, but then go out there and spend loads of money on it. If you're not happy with the game, you shouldn't buy the game, and obviously that's difficult to say because you don't know how FIFA's going to be till it comes out, but you can't sit there and complain about a game or something. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a game or a product, and then keep on buying into the product. You just can't do that, which is what I think a lot of people do. I think if people want to enforce a change, what they realistically need to do is go out there, not spend money in FIFA, not buy FIFA 19, protest in that form, because EA don't care now to a large extent. They've got your money, you bought the game, you know, it's too late. It's too late at this point to affect FIFA 18. All you can do now is affect FIFA 19, and I think the best way of doing that is by not purchasing the game in the first place. And there's going to be some people that disagree with this, and they're going to say, well, you can influence change, and to an extent, I think you can, but I don't think you're going to see the radical changes that people want to see just by saying, hashtag fix FIFA, look at this game, it was unfair, I should have won that game and I didn't. And that's my opinion. I know that might sound a bit harsh and unlike, I'm sure there's people that are going to disagree with me there, but I think if you really want to make a change in the game, you've got to go out there, you've got to, you know, not to do what people do, which is buy the game, buy the top edition, buy all the packs, because a lot of people complain about the fact that the game rips you off, and you know, what's the word I'm after? Like, there's a phrase, I can't think what it is now, but where you play money in the game, you need to buy into it to succeed. And if you don't want that to be the case, the only way to do it is by people to stop buying FIFA points, which I just don't think is ever going to happen, because I think we're too far down the line for that right now. But that was my little discussion / rant about that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to the live team that we've got, because you'll have seen us pulling Eden Hazard in the background. You'll have seen us playing in seasons. Well, I'm doing quite well at the moment. I feel like my FIFA game's improving lately. But what I want to show you is the team that we got, the team that we're going to build, hopefully, with Hazard. Because, of course, I'm just going to quickly turn the camera off and on at this point, just to make sure it doesn't run out of film while I'm recording the live section here. So bear with me there. But with Black Friday coming up tomorrow, as you're seeing, this is an incredible team of the week. There's going to be lots of packs. There's going to be, I don't know what EA are going to do. That's one thing that does annoy me about EA. You know, Black Friday is a thing where you're supposed to give reductions on things, but traditionally EA don't do that. They just go out there and pump more packs out there for you to buy, unfortunately. So this is the current team that I'm looking to build anyway. Now, of course, there could be changes made here. We've got Sala out front still, who I'm absolutely loving, by the way. If there's anyone out there that's not done his Player of the Month card, I've been playing him at striker. Look at that return, man. 36 games, 69 goals and 31 assists. He has been outstanding. A lot of that is in seasons as well. The Eden Hazard that we packed up, been bringing off the bench for now, but he's got 4 games, 7 goals and 9 assists, so he's doing really well as well. And what's great about playing these two up front and the connections that they need is that Kevin De Bruyne not only links into those two perfectly to give them the chemistry to play at striker, but he also links into Nainggolan to give him full chemistry. So it all just works out perfectly. But the trouble is, I don't want to go out there and buy Kevin De Bruyne yet, because I think he's going to drop down when Black Friday happens and Cyber Monday and all that kind of stuff. But this side of the team I'm still unsure of. This is what I've currently gone for. We've got Arturo Vidal, Alaba, and we've still got one to watch Chaliso in there, but Vidal's actually got an inform this week, so he's not going to be dropping down too much his normal card, I don't think. But another thing that I was considering was getting Puyol, the icon. Now, he's actually got a right-back card that I wouldn't be too upset with playing at centre-back, basically. So if we have a look at his stats, I've just clicked on the wrong one there, so bear with me a second. He's got an incredible-looking card. The only thing that puts me off him is the fact that he's 5'10", but you look at that card for a centre-half, 76 pace, 88 defending, 89 physical. He will be absolutely outstanding, and potentially we could get him in there with perhaps, maybe not De Gea, because he'd be too much money, but we could, well, you could get him in there with anyone. He's an icon, he links to anyone, but I'd like to get him in there partnered with someone. We've also invested as well in, I want to watch Edison. Interestingly, he was going for around 75 to 80k. I managed to snipe him for 69,500, but because he's not in this week's Team of the Week, which is not a surprise at all, I don't know. Apparently there was people saying that he could have been in inform this week, which is why his price had gone up. Against Leicester, they had 0 shots on target, Leicester did, so I don't know why anyone thought he was going to get an inform. But basically, what was a bargain at the time, now he's not a bargain at all. He's going for around 65 to 70, I think, right now, but I'm not going to sell him and buy him back. There's not that much of a difference in the prices. I'm going to keep him because I think he is going to get an inform when the Team of the Group stage comes out. I think it's going to be in the Champions League Team of the Group stage, or I'm predicting that it could be. So I'm going to take the risk and keep him for now. And the other one to watch we invested in was James Rodriguez. Bayern Munich actually played tonight, as you're seeing this, in the Champions League. I bought him for 153k. Hopefully he'll go up to around 170, 175, and I might sell him on. And then that, along with the coins we've already got, if you look, we've still got 350k with the players we've got in the team we've got, we could then use to get De Bruyne in the long run. So that is the plan. I'm definitely going to be getting De Bruyne in, and this sort of, the front three in the right-hand side of the team is sorted. But whether I get an icon in, whether we get Vidal, that is still up for discussion. I will quickly share the transfer list we have. Obviously, that means sold the Hero Mono that we packed last time out. I actually sold him at his peak price as well, which was very nice. So I sold him for 369k. He was never going for much more than that, so that was fantastic. And well, that's basically where we got all our coins from, to be honest with you. We also got we sold Gabriel Jesus because we were using him in the team for a strong link into Sane, but I do think, again, his price is going to come down over Black Friday, so I took the 40k for him. Didn't really lose out too much in him, especially considering, I mean, we can't see it now, but he played a ton against him, he did really well, so that was the thing. And of course, Varane, you've also saw us pack today in the marquee matchups and sold him on for 35k, so we're in a very strong position right now. I can't believe how well we're doing this early on in FIFA. I honestly don't think on our road to glory last year we had this good of a team at the end of FIFA, never mind this early on, so I'm really pleased with the progress I'm making. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the fixed FIFA that I was talking about earlier, as well as letting me know how you're getting on with the game, if you're not spending any money, or if you are spending money, how much better off that's making you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. But that is going to end off this video, so if you did enjoy it, like I said at the start, leave a big thumbs up on it. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, lads, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video, which is going to be a Blackburn Rovers career mode, I think. So I'll catch you all there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Nidge out.